guys, it's math time. And guess what? We're going to talk about time. You get it? Math time. I'm hilarious, I know. We're going to talk about the clock. So go ahead and pause right now. Put the pause and go ahead and draw this out and write this out. Okay, I'm back. Now, we're going to go over 30 minutes. Now, we've done this before. This is not new, but it's good to review. Now, 30 minutes in clock world is, you're going to get a different color. You need 2 colors today. 2 colors. I don't care what colors. You can do any colors you want today. 2 different colors. Now, 30 minutes basically is half the time. So we're going to do our clock in half. We're going to cut it in half. 30 minutes means half the time. Also, I have an actual clock here. That means we have 12 and we have 6. And when we cut this in half, just like I did here, the minute hand is going to be over the 6. And usually that means 30 minutes or half past. Now, half past is a very important word. So let's write that on our 30-minute section. Half past. Okay, now, we also can say 30 minutes past the hour. 30 minutes past the hour. So let's write past the hour next. So there are different ways you can say 30 minutes. Now, we have, let's say on our clock, I'm going to make it 2:30. We can write it in digits like this. 2:30. We can write words like this. 2/30. Or we can write it this way, 2:30. These 3 ways are all correct. Now remember, 30 minutes is basically cutting the clock in half. 30 minutes means half in time world. But that is lovely and all. And we have done this before. But if you notice, I have something over here called 15 minutes. Well, what does that mean in clock world, Mrs. Hughes? Well, let's get our other color out. And we're going to go horizontal from 9 to 3. We're going to go horizontal from 9 to 3 in this other color. I chose like an aqua color because I do like blue. Now, we knew when we cut it from 12 to 6, we had 2 parts. That's what half means. We knew that all along. But now we have how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4. That means each section now is a 4th. Wow. Now in clock world, or if you hear this, they will say quarter. Now that doesn't mean 25 cents. When they say quarter past something, that actually means 15 minutes. They're using a clock term, a time term. So 15 minutes also means 4th in clock term. So put a 4th. Or it also means quarter. So we can section our clock into quarters. Remember, we're not talking money. We're talking about the clock. And quarters means 15 minutes. Quarters means 15 minutes. Now you might hear people say these terms, and we're gonna write these terms down. Quarter past, or they also might say quarter after. Those are two terms meaning 15 minutes. Now, I have here, once again, I have my hour hand on the 2. Well, I know 2:30, we were supposed to put the hour hand in the middle. I do realize that, I apologize, but I was making a point. But we're all gonna put it on the 2. Now, my hour hand's on the 2, and my minute hand's gonna go over here on the 3. Now, there are ways that we can say this. We can say it this way, 2:15, just like that. We can use digits to say 2:15. We can also say, I'm gonna put a comma here, 2, get our buddy dash, 15. Okay, those two mean the exact same thing. But we also can write it this way. Quarter past 2. Or quarter after 2. Wow, that's a lot of ways we can say 2:15, right? How awesome is that? Let's do another one. Okay, so I'm gonna put my hour hand on the 11, like this. And my minute hand's gonna stay on the 15. Now, what time is that? Oh, get on the 15, please. Minute hand. There we go. Got it. No, hour hand doesn't mean you don't move hour hand. All right, so what time is that? Yes, you're right. It's 11:15. So let's write 11:15 in digits. Now, we also can say 11 buddy dash 15 in words. We can say quarter past 11. Or we can say, oops, I don't need that or, I apologize. Quarter after 11. Those 4 ways are correct. Now these ones are in word form. Did you notice that? This was in digits because we're using numbers. But these are all word forms. This is the number and this is the number. But these are word forms of how to say 11:15. How awesome is that? Now, let's look at 2:45. So it's almost 3 o'clock. Not yet, but almost 3 o'clock. So let's write that down. 2:45. Now, we can write it this way. 2:45. Ooh, love those buddy dashes. Or because it's almost 3 o'clock, it's getting so close to that 3 o'clock, there's a word we can say quarter of 3. Because that means it's 15 minutes until we hit 3 o'clock. Quarter of 3 means 15 minutes until we hit that 3 o'clock. So let's write that down. Quarter of 3. Now what does that mean again? It's 15 minutes and then it's going to be 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Let's do another one of those. All right, so I'm going to put my hour hand almost to the 7. It's not yet at the 7, but it's so close to the 7. I'm going to keep our minute hand at the 9. We're going to keep our minute hand at the 9. Now, we can say this is 6:45. So write that down. 6:45. Or we can say 6 buddy dash 40 buddy dash 5. Okay, now the new one is, since it's almost 7 o'clock, 15 minutes until that 7 o'clock time, we say quarter of 7. Quarter of 7. So let's write that down. Quarter of 7. Okay. Now, I want you to keep this. Hold on to this. This is the lesson for today. Hold on to this because we're going to review it again tomorrow, which is going to be Thursday. So keep this because we're going to talk about it again on Thursday. Okay, guys? All right. Good lesson time. Wonderful job. 2 thumbs up. Bup, 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 bup. Okay. Bye-bye.